What is going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today I want to talk to you about 3 stocks to really add to your watch list that have a very good likelihood of a squeeze. So I'm going to go over all that. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. And with that, let's get right to it. So going into next week, there is a lot of big data points coming out that give justification for upside, and I'll quickly go over some of those. So when it comes down to economic data points, there's a lot of consumer linked ones, such as on Thursday and Friday there's non-farm employment, as you can see right there, and then there is non-farm payroll. So 2 very big indicators that institutions have been watching very closely and for signs of cracking for the most part. So if they are very positive, that should give the broader market a nice little bit of a boost. Especially the 3 stocks that I did pick are very much correlated to that. In addition to that though, there's the whole debt ceiling, because potentially this did come out, the fact that if they don't actually raise the ceiling, then stocks could potentially go down and decline by more than 45%. So that's kind of extreme. That's why there's a lot of volatility. But they do have up until June the 1st to come to a tentative agreement. And if that is done, then a lot of stocks can have a breath of fresh air for the most part and go up as a result. That's just how I obviously interpret that. I'm not a financial advisor. You guys do your own due diligence at the end of the day. But as I always do every single week, these are not in any particular order whatsoever. But starting off, the first stock is Cricket. So CRCT, as you can see, 1 year down 14%. Year to date, it is down 23.2%. And based on Friday, down 5%. So of course, the whole debt ceiling is very much affecting Cricket. Cricket I have actually selected previously, and it has gone through some pretty good runs, as you can see right here, but no real epic squeezes. So of course that's something just to be aware of, but the reason why it is on this list, once again not in any particular order, is because of the stats. So short score is currently 95, utilization is 100%. As you can see right here, the percentage free float on loan is 12.31%, but yet the estimated short interest is 14.71%. So a very clear indication that there is naked shorting behind the scenes. Cost to borrow is kind of minimum, so around 22.68%, and 4.72 million shares overall being shorted. But like I said, the fact that it is very apparent that naked shorts are in Cricket, that might work in its favor. But of course, like I said, these videos are strictly for entertainment purposes only. But as far as hypothetical SEC filings or press releases, nothing recent. So again, it is just going to most likely follow these 2 indicators of the broader economic data points and also the debt ceiling. So again, that's something to factor in. Moving on, there is Rocket Companies, RKT. So over 1 year, down 9.23%, year to date up 15%, and based on Friday, it was kind of flat, so down 1%. And as far as right now, no SEC filings or no press releases as of late. But once again, this one is on here because very much linked to consumers and also the short interest stats. So short score is currently 89, utilization is 100%. This one is very close. So the percentage free float on loan is 26.54%, and the estimated short interest is 26.88%. So another very clear indication that there's a lot of naked shorting. Based on Friday, in this case, the shorts did return 179,000 shares on Friday, but still 26.73% of the free float being shorted is fairly high, 32.08 million shares overall being shorted, and cost to borrow average is 11.95%. So definitely behind the scenes, this is another one that you need to add to your watch list to have a little bit more of a tentative squeeze. And finally, good old number 3, this one is a repeat, and this is Beyond Meat, ticker's BYND. And it's kind of funny, I did actually flip this quite back and forth for a while. I did a lot of options as well on it, but that was in the 60s and 80s. It is at $10. That is absolutely crazy. 1 year down 58%, year to date down 14%, and just based on Friday alone, down 6.22%. So this one is definitely very much linked to consumers. I'm sure you guys are already aware of that. SEC filings and press releases, nothing recent for that. but similarly, it is the data. So short score is currently 96, utilization is 100%. And as far as this though, it's not any indication that there's naked shorting in this case, but the fact that it is on the threshold list and at 35.7% is very, very high. Plus, cost to borrow average is 275.86%. So that's fairly high. Keep in mind though, that's an annual rate. So they're paying less than 1% per day equivalently. So just something for you guys to keep in mind, but still 20.91 million shares overall being shorted is still very high based on the norm in comparison. So definitely these three companies, in my opinion, do have a very strong likelihood of a squeeze if, for instance, some positive data does come out and the whole debt ceiling does come to a conclusion. So once again, let me know you guys' thoughts on all of this in the comments below. On a side note, if you are looking for a good compiled location for SEC filings, press releases, transcripts, everything under the sun, take a look at Seeking Alpha. I do have a 7-day free trial for you guys, so it does have a lot of good information, such as even dividends, earnings, everything that you need to know. So let me know you guys' thoughts. Is there any other companies that you feel could have a fairly good squeeze? Because if for any reason, like I said, the whole debt ceiling thing does get resolved this week, this is going to prompt the broader market to go on a rally, not necessarily just the three. So let me know your thoughts if there's any other stocks out there that you see as a squeeze. Let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. And one final thing I just wanted to share with you, take advantage of this promo with MULN, link in the description below and also the comments. Sign up for a free account and you get one free stock. Each stock is valued up to $2,000. So even if you just sign up for a free account, take advantage of this promo. It's kind of a no-brainer in my opinion. So let me know you guys' thoughts. And without further ado, I appreciate you guys watching, and let's all make a lot of money on whatever stock you are investing in.